Sherinata.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what is your specialty?
A little bit about myself is that my name is Sherinata, and I have been an intuitive life coach for quite a long time, transformational life coach. And what happened a couple of years ago is that I have found that we have been inundated with something that's coming from our technology, and we have to really take care of that. This is our favorite thing, and we have to be careful with what we're doing with our technology. Shall I share?
Absolutely.
Ready?
What is it?
Okay. It is the EMF, which is the electromagnetic fields, is coming from our technology. And according to the World Health Organization, it is actually considered a type 2 carcinogen. And which means that that's the same thing as radiation that is coming out and affecting our bodies. So it is affecting our soft tissue, it's affecting our children, our fetuses. Actually, we have infertility is at an all-time high. They're finding that it is directly relating to our entire reproductive system because of where we're putting it, as well as all different types of things, many things. And of course, we don't want to, since we're talking about breast cancer.
There's a question.
Okay, go ahead, you ask the question.
Yeah, there's a question here that we got in from Jeanette from Boston. I have heard a lot about our smart devices causing cancer. Sometimes I carry my phone in my bra when I go walking, outside, or constantly holding it up to my head. Forget about the computer that I work with every day. That can't be good. Is there anything that can cancel out the emitting of that, whatever that is that comes through the devices?
Exactly. So it's so vitally important for our health to really take care of, to really acknowledge that there is something happening. Just because we can't see it, we've talked about it in so many things, or cosmetics. You know, I have thermography images. I love thermography. I live for thermography. And I'm so grateful you had thermographers on here, because they're some of my best friends. And because they actually show what is happening to our soft tissue, what's happening in our body. So I encourage people to get that and to realize that when we place them here in our bras, it is going right into that soft tissue. And even though our skulls are hard, it is going right into our brains. So they have actually found that there have been at least 4 known studies that we know of, that actually show breast cancer right in the spot where the cell phone was at and placed. So yes, there are things that can neutralize, and that's the most important thing, is so that we neutralize the radiation before it gets to us. And that's why people need to have cell phone stickers. We have to have the C16 molecule is what we use, which is a C60, which is coming from the mineral of the shungite, as well as there's lab-created C60 in what we find in the environment. And so in my decals and in my protection, I use the C60 molecule, which has so much evidence base behind it. That's what's really important. And so that it does neutralize the radiation coming from there, along with the other minerals and, you know.
So first of all, let's show that so that you can see there's like a little sticker there, and if you could feel it, it's a little bumpy. So there's actual stone in there. Shungite. What is shungite? Where does it come from?
Well, that's the whole thing about it is, you know, I love to talk about shungite, but, you know, so many people are like, what's shungite? Why is it so magical? But so many people really want to know the science behind it, because there's a true science. What's in the shungite that makes it so magical, that the only place you can get it from is Karelia, is Russia, the whole Karelia region, that the whole around the entire lake, and of that entire region. And what happens is that, so I import from there. That's where I get mine from. So it is the actual source. What's important about the C16 molecule, which is actually considered the molecule of the 21st century. Since 1967, we've known about the C16 molecule. And I believe it was the 90s is when we actually, 3 scientists won the Nobel Prize. And that's when they said, oh my gosh, this is the molecule of the 21st century. They're like, wow, there's so much behind it, because it bounces and you can do stuff with it, and you can whatever, you do so much with it. And this is why Disney World, the Epcot ball, the big round ball, is the C16 molecule. Disney doesn't do things just for the fun of it. The whole Epcot is created by science and so much validated information. So they know that there is so much happening in science with it healing our bodies. They've actually found that the C16 has doubled the lifespan of rats.
Wow.
Yes, in the body, and that went viral in last year on the internet. So there's a lot that goes on behind this, and that's why it neutralizes and creates a healthy energy field on our electronics, our cell phones, healing our body, and to wear it wherever you go, because the Wi-Fi, it's not just holding it, but when we go into an environment and there's Wi-Fi everywhere, there are thousands of studies that are proving how it's affecting our bodies.
So basically, you can put these stickers, or the shungite itself. I think I have a big pyramid over there. That is shungite.
So it cleanses the entire room.
Right. And wherever you have power coming in, right?
Exactly.
That's where you put a sticker on, or shungite, and you tape it on actual stone.
Exactly.
I even have it in my water.
That's right, that's right. Because it's a carbon molecule, C16 carbon molecule. So we use carbon for filtration, right? Carbon filters the water. Actually, the Fukushima plant, it's been the only mineral, is the shungite mineral, the C60, that has actually neutralized the radiation from the Fukushima plant. Did you know that?
Oh my, no, I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's good to know,
I
actually.
mean, knowledge of information regarding this. So much to learn.
I have seen some Carillion photography about what the phones generate, the energy that it generates, and also how it dissipates when you have the shungite on it. So that's
I've never seen the
fascinating.
Carillion, the Carillion.
Which is like aura photography.
Yeah, I've never actually seen that, but you know, I have used the thermography images, and we were just talking about it with the thermographers earlier. We used it, I have the scans, I mean, I have the actual photos of my head, and I have that on all my, you know, information, of a 2-minute phone call, how much radiates into your head without the sticker and with the sticker, and also showing how it actually, just holding the cell phone, what it's doing to your entire hand, what it's doing if you're holding a tablet compared to, you know, without it, you know, without the sticker, with the sticker, and even a refrigerator, because we want to put it on the refrigerators too.
Yeah, right. And it keeps the food healthier and longer, right, as well.
Just like the radiation stresses our bodies out, it actually stresses out our environment, our pets, and our food too. So it's pulling and stressing it out, pulling the life out of us.
Wow.
That's really what it's doing.
This is great. Well, thank you for sharing. And by the way, Sherinata is an ambassador to the foundation as well, and has been with us from the start.
That's right.
And we're always together for our expos and the fundraisers and so on. Yep. So we have on the foundation's website a direct link to Sherinata, so that you can check out all the products that she has with the shungite.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you have it
I'm
here
always coming out with new
as well.
That's
well,
right.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Nada, and definitely everybody else on there. You know, listen to what's happening. You have some amazing people here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.